having same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back. That's recoupment. Always have their two hands out. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Tyler Scott now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he drives it up to the 24. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Trying for the deep ball. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Goff on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. That fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Kronsky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready, set.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
Daniels from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
70. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. Look at that power, deep left side. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He finds Evans, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun Shotgun snap here to go. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with check downs. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky-Merritt. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Washington, first down. First and 10.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got second and 2.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another. Washington.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Washington first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Mustang 19.
To throw again, it's Daniels. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
70.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Tackle made right around the 26. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Goff setting the throw. Chased out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the 2nd. So that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Goff to the air now. Hits his running back. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing again. It's Goff. Nice game left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Gipson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He just throws this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on. 18, 5, 65, 6.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Cut out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Lions call him timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going to throw again. Goff. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. On the move, headed right. And the defender comes away with it. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Down the field. Evans has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
180! We're good!
On 1st down, it's gone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Scott now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hutchinson on
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
70 range, 70 range, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 13 yards. That's good for a Commanders.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. That's defense to fight. And the play went right over his head.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Got it. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Tempo.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 5. Brings up
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff off the play action. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Mike Samuel makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels setting up the play action. Escapes out to the left. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Sends this to the end zone. And He's got it. Has a layup for it, but touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. It's a great play.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Off to the air now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Entering Cooper takes it away. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
70, give the wolf.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Leonard Williams on the stop. Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on. Set. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
is just about ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets this one against him. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Oh, he lost the football! And the Commanders pick it up, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Scott reels it in. And this one doesn't go far. And goes to the hurry up here.
Back to 60, back to 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cut out left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. Cook a nice play.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Commanders 24, Lions 21. Jack Fox kicking off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. First play is a design run. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders only up by a few. First down from the 42.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And they're all the way across midfield before he is brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
60, here we go. Warriors 70, Viking 18. Let go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another catch for McLaurin. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
The score, Commanders 31, Lions 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Play action here with Goff. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Ronnie Fokrowski-Merritt. He gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He takes it down to the 33.
Tempo.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Washington first down.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.